Hey guys, happy Tuesday. So for Tuesday Talk this week, I want to rant a little bit. I'm not sure how many of you out there have purchased camping equipment and you've read the reviews, you've read the description, and then when you get the product, it's complete and utterly crap. Or you're just not happy with the product itself. So I want to rant a little bit today. We're going to do that. We're going to have a cigar. We're going to have a step two. We're going to relax, trying to get through the week. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so before we jump into the rant, let's get a step two. I have my hydro flask here. It's a very big hydro flask, 64 ounces. But definitely get some water in. I've been working in the yard a lot today. And for the cigar, I've already started one earlier when I was doing yard work, but it's another one of those flatheads from CAO. This is the Steel Horse. Look at that logo. It's the chopper. Isn't that pretty cool? So we're gonna go ahead and light this up. Of course, if you watched last video from this weekend when we did a camp out at Green Lake State Park, I had a blowtorch for a lighter. So I just have a normal lighter today. It is a torch. I got it with a pack of cigars. It's from Drew Estate. So we're just gonna go ahead and light this up. That's one thing about cigars. Once you light it and then relight it, it doesn't have quite the same taste. The first couple draws are a little bit off-putting, but it usually mellows out. Yeah, I'm not sure if how many of you watched the camping video, but we definitely had a blowtorch for a lighter. So let's rant a little bit. So I was in the market for a spork, a spork, you know, a camping spork, where it was a spoon and a fork. And I looked and I looked. I looked on some sites like Temu, Wish, the cheaper ones, of course, first. They always have lower quality. But I ended up with one from Amazon. Well, I received the product. I was not happy. So this is it. This is the spork. Now, I'll explain to you why I wasn't happy. The quality is there. It's very solid. It's a nice spork. But look how tiny that spoon is. It's hard to tell, but it is super tiny. It's like a baby spoon. Like, this is something I would serve my son with if it wasn't a spork, of course. But it is super tiny. Now, the thing that appealed me is the fact that it's a knife as well. So in the handle, you just pull out and there is a knife. The knife itself is very sharp. It's a plastic, but it'll do. And I was a little surprised because it's a local New York product from Olean, New York. If you could see right there on the handle. Just, it's very small. Like, it is super tiny, like tiny. And I know us Americans tend to eat a little bit more than we should, but you couldn't even get anything on that spoon. So I did send it. I did ask for a refund and I was gonna send it back because there was returns on it, but they told me to keep it and they refunded me the money. It was only like $13, so it wasn't like bank breaking, but it was just the fact that I read the reviews, I read the product description, and nobody said how tiny this was. One thing that should have been a red flag to me was the fact that the reviews didn't have any pictures. So there's that. So then I started looking and my wife got me, I was looking for maybe a camping set that had plates, forks, knives, and she did end up getting me one, but I do have a little bit of complaints with that too. Not totally, I'm happy with it. I'm just not totally super happy with it. So it comes in a nice little carrying pouch. And then you unzip it. And the top portion has 2 forks, 2 spoons, 2 butter knives, and a serrated knife. So that's nice. The middle comes with a can opener or a corkscrew. But the thing that really got me that I wasn't super happy about is the plates. Now, again, us Americans tend to eat a little bit more than we should, but the plates are very small. Again, putting in perspective, it's about the size of your hand. So if you were to put a burger on here, that would probably be it for the plate. Maybe a little bit more, but I'm still gonna use them. They're stainless steel. I'm gonna try them out when I go camping next time, see how they work out. You get 2 plates, so it's pretty much a setting for 2. You get 2 plates, 2 forks, 2 spoons, 2 butter knives, 1 serrated knife. I guess you gotta share the serrated knife, but that's not too bad. But that spork, I am not happy with that spork. How many things have you guys purchased that when you got the product, you're just like, what the hell? What's this all about? So there's been a few other things, like I was looking at camping mats for car camping. So I purchased one that fits inside my sport utility. It takes up the whole back area. It was a full queen size bed, maybe more of a full than a queen. And I liked the way it looked, but it was very cheap and it was very uncomfortable to sleep on. So I did end up sending that back. Then I purchased another sleeping mat. I wasn't happy with that. And then finally I ended up with the sleeping mat that I have now. I do enjoy that. I used that in the last camp out we had at Green Lake State Park. So if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it. It's a great video. It was a great time. Right on top of each other. I mean, my campsite, it was in the primitive site area that has no electricity, but right next to me was an RV, well, like a camper, like a tow along. I'm thinking to myself, there's a whole section for them. Like, why are you down here in the tent area? But everyone has the right to camp. Everyone has the right to enjoy themselves. I had a great time. It was only a one-nighter, but there's definitely more of those coming in the future. So I want to keep this short. Just wanted to touch base. It's our Tuesday talks, just our day to connect. I hope everybody's having an okay week so far, and I hope it gets a lot better because we're almost halfway through the week. So I hope you all enjoy yourselves. I hope you have a great week, and hopefully this weekend we have some sort of adventure, and I'll see you then. Take care, guys.